North Korean television has been showing some pictures of a large amount of people gathered in Pyongyang. Kim Jong, the leader, is there. We've already seen in the last 24 hours mass rallies of soldiers, ordinary people coming to lay flowers in front of the statues of the two former leaders. Commemorations like these are often occasions for the North Korean public to show their loyalty to the current leader as well, and at no time is that more apt perhaps than now.
And people are clearly under huge pressure to show the appropriate level of mourning for the past leader and, as you say, loyalty to the current one.
The emphasis at the moment, at least leading up until today, has very much been on the current one. In the wake of the execution of Jang Song-taek, we're hearing from sources who have contacts inside North Korea that the indoctrination sessions across the country have gone up in number, that people are under enormous pressure to write letters of loyalty for self-examination, that public broadcasts and state media have been very fierce in their propaganda against Jang Song-taek and in favour of Kim Jong. So yes, it does seem as if loyalty to the current leader is very much a theme at the moment.
All kinds of analysts all over the world rushing to try to draw inferences from what's been going on. What is your sense of what is happening in North Korea at the moment?
I think there's no doubt that the regime is trying to project a sense of strength, an image of strength in the face of this apparent coup attempt. But as many people are pointing out, the fact that they've had to admit this so publicly and the fact that they've had to go into such detail publicly about what was allegedly being attempted, that is perhaps being seen as a sign of weakness, that if the North Korean regime really was strong, it may have been able to deal with Jang Song-taek much more quietly.
Because it's hugely unusual, isn't it, for them even to admit that there isn't 100% absolute loyalty to the leader.
It's not unprecedented, but it is very unusual. And what is also particularly unusual is to deal with a close family member in this kind of way. This very brutal public purge is almost unheard of, certainly in recent years in North Korea. And the fact that it's a family member, I think that's really been what shocked people, both apparently in North Korea, but also some of the South Koreans that we've been speaking to here. Korean culture really prides itself on family ties, on respecting elder members of the family, and I think that's something that has really surprised many Koreans on both sides of the border.